I'm here at the Pathways Showcase at Lawrence High School. Let's go ask some questions about the pathways and learn a little more about them. We're here with Jessica Rintoul, and she's going to tell us a little bit about what's going on tonight.
So tonight is an opportunity for our ninth grade students and their families to learn a little bit more about the pathways that we offer here at the high school. At the end of the ninth grade, students are actually going to pick a course that will guide the rest of their high school experience. They'll take 3 courses, one in 10th, one in 11th, one in 12th, and get some internship experience. And we really want families and freshmen to have an understanding of what it is that we have available for them so that they can make the best decision possible.
We're here with Mr. Cruz, and we're going to learn about the Intro to Business Pathway.
Well, thank you. So we're here with the Intro to the Business Pathway, and it's a 3-year pathway program where kids come in their sophomore year and they take either myself or Ms. Santiago for Intro to Business. It's a really fun, interactive program where kids are learning the ground basics of a business, how something as simple as a problem can give you a business or a product. It's that simple. And then they go from there, come up with their ideas, brainstorm, work in groups, come up with a product. As you can see at the beginning, you might see some displays of some things that kids did in past years, and they sell it. And once they pay the money back from the initial investment, they split the rest. And they go, this is what a business does. And then the kids go into the next year where they take accounting, where they learn how to keep track and organize the books of a business. And that's great. They take 1 math class, and then they go into their capstone, which takes everything that they learned in the 4 years, and they do a project and show this is what they did in their business pathway. And it could be anything from a business, real estate, or a future, something that they want to.
How would you describe a typical Intro to Business Pathway student?
All right, so when we get all kinds. And I think the perfect student is just someone who said, you know what, I don't like regular class, and business is the one, because we're not just open up a book and read. We want you to get in, we want you to work in a group, we want you to talk, we want you to get involved, we want you to take chances, because that's what business is. We take chances, and sometimes we don't do well. And you know what, guess what? That's business too. It's not always a home run. So we learn that. And a perfect business student is someone who says, you know what, I want to try something new. I want to take a chance.
Now our current student, Miliana, is going to tell her experience.
During the program, I was introduced to a lot of opportunities. For example, I met some of the managers for the JA Innovation Program, and meeting those people, I was able to build a lot of networking opportunities to the point where they actually invited me to MC one of their events. Doing this program, it was a very big introduction to business, to the point where before I went into business, I thought business was just one pathway. Like, I didn't know about the smaller dividends inside of that pathway. I didn't know about marketing. I didn't know about accounting. I didn't know about how important it was for your mindset. I thought being business was just an intelligent thing, but it's so much more than that. It comes with characteristics. It comes with hustle, how much work, effort you're able to put into the program, and I learned all of that sitting in that class for a year. If I had a chance to do this pathway again, I would definitely do it again, because it could take you so far.
Miss C is going to tell us about the computer science pathway.
I teach 10th grade and senior computer science. The computer science pathway consists of 3 courses. Sophomores take computer science essentials. They learn video game programming, Python, robotics. We do all kind of introductory computer science curriculum and essentials. Sophomores are actually taught by another teacher, Mr. Pottle. He teaches cybersecurity.
This year at Lawrence High School, we started the cybersecurity part of our computer science pathway. Students that come in, generally speaking, like puzzles. They're curious, they like to solve problems, and they are relatively patient. I have a group of students that's about 85 or so this year. All my students are juniors. To my side here is Malachi Gomez. He is a student that's come in from Miss Michelle's programming class.
The program has been really good. I like it a lot. It connects a lot to the computer science when I first started, since it teaches me a lot about the coding and other aspects about it to get started. My favorite part of the program has been learning how to protect myself from people that are trying to fish for my information,
And then finally, senior year, we offer AP Computer Science. So that's a more advanced computer science. We talk about both security, the internet, programming. At the end of that course is an AP exam. And if you pass the AP Comp Sci exam at the end of the year, you get college credit.
How would you describe a typical computer science pathway student?
Pathway students really like math and sciences, and they usually have an interest in computers already at home, whether that's video games, social media, maybe they've heard about programming. But I do want to stress that, especially before our essentials class, when you come into 10th grade, you do not need any programming experience at all. You do not need computer science experience at all to join our pathway. We'll teach you the basics from the get-go, and we hope to see you.
Mr. Youngclass is going to tell us about the public safety pathway.
Hi Lawrence families, my name is Mr. Youngclaws and I'm the teacher for Public Safety Pathway at the high school. We have some different course selections that are available to you when you enter as a sophomore, such as an introduction to criminal justice, an introduction to law, and AP government. The type of things we do in class, we learn about trial procedure, different types of law, criminal law, civil law, types of crimes. We practice trial procedure. We've done a mock trial. We've taken a field trip to the district courthouse in Lawrence.
What type of student is fit for this pathway?
If a student is interested in giving back to the community, serving the community in some way, whether that's through being a police officer, a firefighter, working within the city government, becoming a lawyer and representing families in the community. Someone that has an eye for public service and a desire to help people within the community would be the best type of student for this pathway.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
And now we're going to talk to Adriana about her experience in the public safety pathway. Tell us what the public safety pathway has been like.
The public safety pathway has been very interesting for me. I quite enjoy it. What I found interesting about it was when I was growing up, I would watch like Forensic Files and Criminal Minds with my mom, and I tie it a lot into like the classwork and everything. So it makes it easier, but in like a fun way. You can connect it to a show, connect it to like things in like real life, and I find it very interesting. And anyone that like wants to be a lawyer, that anything to do with like law or like government would be a perfect fit for this.
Ms. Hansen's going to tell us about the biomedical science pathway.
The Biomedical Science Pathway is one of our PLTW pathways here at Lawrence High School. We have one class that sophomores take called Principles of Biomedical Science. And then junior year, our students take Human Body Systems. Then senior year, they'll take Medical Interventions, Human Biology, and then also we have a course in Medical Terminology. And so this is a pathway for those who want to go into health or science or wellness.
What type of student is fit for the biomedical science program?
Students who pay attention to detail, students who are creative, students who are interested in science, who love science or health. We have a lot of different subjects we go over, so there's a lot of things to explore. So there's anything about science like that you enjoy. Like this is the pathway for you.
Now we're going to talk to Aaliyah about her experience in the biomedical science pathway. So what is the biomedical science pathway like?
A lot of opportunities and a lot of activities that we can do. We did an activity where it was hands-on on a heart, and we were able to cut open a heart and figure out like where the arteries were and where the ventricle was.
Now I'm going to ask Kellen about his experience.
Honestly, it's been quite an interesting pathway. There's a lot of interesting stuff you could do. You get to dissect the heart, you get to learn about how to take someone's pulse. You get to learn a lot of valuable skills that are very useful in the medical field later on in life, and I feel like it could be a really good starter to get to that point.
I'm here with Ms. Peralta, and she's going to tell me about the early college pathway.
Students in 9th grade can actually express interest in our program and sign up for a class called First Year Seminar that they would take in 10th grade. And students who take that class, it's kind of like an entry point into the early college program. They get to learn study skills, time management skills, and actually strengthen their writing so that they're prepared for the college writing course that they would take in 11th grade. Right in front of me, I have Mrs. Williams, and she's actually the teacher that supports our students through that First Year Seminar class.
I work a lot with our 10th grade program, which is our First Year Seminar program, and it really is the basis of early college because it's where they begin. And this part of the program offers an opportunity for the the professors to come here to the Lawrence High campus. Students can take the course here on Lawrence High, so they still have the full support of staff here, and the professors are also coming here, so they're also getting the college experience. We focus a lot on communication. We also focus a lot on like advancing their writing skills, so it really is a basis to make sure that they're successful throughout the program.
Mrs. Walsh, that's right next to Miss Williams, is actually the person that our students in 9th and 10th grade would bring back like any of our applications, or just like she would walk them through the enrollment process.
Can you tell me a little bit about how kids can start in this program?
Absolutely. What we would love for kids to do is to come and see us and talk to us. We're located in C on C114, C110, and C116, and also in G302. We're really interested in speaking to kids and students about what the next steps are, what they can do to improve over the course of the program as well. We really want to serve as a support system.
Students in this pathway can take college courses starting in 10th grade. They would then continue on in 11th and 12th grade into our program. And after they graduate high school, they have an opportunity to be part of our scholarship program. And Anderson, that's right behind me, he's a current scholar in our 5th year program.
My name is Anderson Delgado. I'm part of the 5th year scholars for Northern Essex Community College. This program was really helpful, like during high school, career, and then now in college. It helped me a lot with my time management. It helped me with a lot of like writing skills, any social situations. It helped me a lot with a lot of different ways for me to like be a better person. And I really recommend this program for like every single student that decides to be in the program.